Hey everyone, it's Susie. Welcome to the Reseller Community Shop Hop. Thank you for promoting my channel and sending everyone over Desert Rose, Beez, and Baubles, also known as Ellen of Petrichor Ranch, I believe. Yep. So this video is going to be in premiere mode. So that means we're going to watch it together live and we can comment in chat below in the comment section. So in order to claim an item, you can claim it within the chat, or if you're watching this after the video is over, you can also claim in the chat in the comment section, or if you're more comfortable with emailing me, feel free to email. But just so you know, any claims that are in the live chat supersede all the other claims that come thereafter. So without further hesitation, I am going to move the camera down so we can see everything that I'm offering a little bit closer, but I'll be back at the end. So let's see what I got. Okay, here goes. Camera down. We are ready to begin. I will be assigning numbers to each item, and the first one is this beautiful oval porcelain, I guess, case with the lid. As you can see, really pretty purple flower design. Here's the underside. No flaws found here. And here's the interior. Let's look around. Very pretty. It is signed Formalities by Baum Brothers, made in China. And there is a sticker on it. This one measures 6 inches wide and 1.5 inches high. There is a gold trim around the edge of the lid. So this one here is going to be DB1. DB for Dragonflybeez, or Delta Bravo 1. What are you looking at? Isn't it funny? I have this little mark right here on my pad. It's from the window. As you can see, I'm in front of the window. There's some shadows there. This here, a pair of birds. They're gray, glazed, and I do see some crackling. See that? Really sweet little birds. I would say from beak to end of tail, that's about 4 inches long, and the height of them is 2.5 inches. Sweet little birds to display, and they do have some purposely made holes in them. I don't see any markings, but they are in sweet condition. This one has a funny face, like, what'd I do? And this one, the lip is kind of funny too. It's like, okay. So we have these two birds, and it's going to be DB2. Next item, this beautiful teddy bear holding his toys, wearing a pink outfit with a really nice, really colorful, vivid hat. Look at him. He's sitting on his toy chest. I don't see any chips or cracks or anything on here. This is there's a sticker. It says made in China. It is a trinket box, so we open it like so, and here you can see the inside. This is in immaculate condition. Closes nice and securely. This toy chest, teddy bear sitting on the toy chest trinket box is approximately 6 inches high, 3.5 inches wide. Really a good size and such a pretty trinket box. This one here is item DB3. And there you can see him close up. He's got a little toy ducky and his Jack-in-the-Box. DB3. The next item is this amazing jewelry case. This is leather, and the measurements are 5 by 5 and about 1 3/4 inches high. In fact, I have it backwards. That's a tab to open it, so we'll do that in a moment. But I wanted to show you who it's made by. Wolf. Over here it says CC by Wolf, and it's really tiny, but they were established in 1834. Here it says Luster-Loo Protected, which is one of their patented coatings, I guess, for their products. Here, Wolf Designs Inc., California, compliant for formaldehyde. Now, before we look at the item, I want to talk a little bit about the company. And I tend to try to incorporate some history into things that I present. It could be a piece of vintage jewelry. It could be a brand name that you may not be familiar with. In this case, it's Wolf. So the story of Wolf travel jewelry cases began in 1834, as it states on the back. The person's name was Philip Wolf the First. He was a German silversmith who discovered the company, and he was making silver pieces presented in really beautiful, ornate boxes. Later on, he discovered, these are doing well, so he shifted the focus onto creating really sophisticated, beautiful jewelry cases. In 1895, his son, Philip Wolf II, immigrated to Sweden and continued that tradition. In 1930, the originator's grandson, Philip Wolf III, expanded the company and traveled to America, so he started selling the cases to the watch and jewelry markets here in the U.S., and that was in the 1930s. In 1962, Philip Wolf IV moved to England, and there he established the largest manufacturer of jewelry boxes and displays in Britain and basically much of Europe. In 1988, Simon Philip Wolf the Fifth ventured into the Canadian markets as well, as well as the U.S., and eventually moved the headquarters to California in 1998. So they're still in business, decades and decades of generations that make these beautiful travel cases. Now, if you were to Google Wolf travel jewelry cases, you will see that they do have a website, and their prices, these are not inexpensive items. They go from anywhere between $100 and up. I've seen ones in $200 range and so forth, depending on the size. This one here, okay, it goes this way. You lift it up with the tab. So here's the cover. There's a very nice beige suede interior. This here lifts up, so you have this suede panel, double-sided, so you can place your jewelry onto. You have the little hooks on one side. You have these elastic portions on the front. And then on the bottom You have another, the floor of the compartment has more hooks. So that's basically how it's set up. This here, I'm not sure. It does feel like glass. And let's look at the condition. So far, the top looks really nice. Here's one side. I do see a little tiny wear on that corner. It looks good here. Here's the front. That looks nice. Here's the other side. Maybe a little mark right there, which is minuscule. And the bottom. The bottom does have a little dent over there. Otherwise, it's in really nice condition. And this here is going to be DB4. Next item, it's a wooden box. Something's in there. It's basically a shadow box, I think. Oh, you can see my ring light. Here, the lid. This feels like a tempered glass. And here's the interior. It's just an open compartment. You do have like a brass tone hardware. You have these little feet. Here's the bottom. You have little pads. Well, they're not really pads, like little stickers. So looking at it, it's not in bad shape. You do have some wear on the feet, right there. Other than that, the measurements on this here is 7 1/4 inches by 6 1/2. So 7 1/4 going across, 6 1/2 is the height, I guess. Well, no, is this way. And the height is 2 1/4. So we have this wooden, I'm calling it a shadow box. And this will be DB5. Okay, next up I have this pouch. In fact, this is going to be the first of many pouches I'm going to be bringing throughout the show coming up. This one is made in USA, black and beige. It has a wrist, how you say that? Handle. So let me take the stuffing out and show you the inside. Here you can see the interior. It looks to be new. I don't see any stains. I do see a silica packet inside. The zipper is good. Yeah, I guess a travel pouch, right? So this one here measures in at 6 inches high, 8 inches wide, 3 inches diameter. So we have this one here, and this is going to be DB6. The next pouch is, oh, it still has a plastic on the zipper pull. This is a pouch by Lancome. Lancome. Really soft, silky like fabric, black pouch. The measurements on this is 6 1/2 inches high, 10 inches wide, 2 1/2 inches this way. So let's open this one up. Pink, I see pink. There you can see the branding, Lancome Paris. Wow, that is a really cool print inside. And there's no pockets, it's just the empty compartment. And there is the silica pack inside as well. So we have this one here by Lancome. And this one will be DB7. Next up, brand new on tag, but someone cut the tag in half. It is a collaboration with Kipling and Star Wars. So I can't even see what this said. The Empire. That's all I can get from what's left over. But looking at this, wow. This is a heavy duty coated canvas, I believe. But here you can see, I don't know much about Star Wars. I think these were some type of troopers. Silver tone and black. You have like a fabric web wristlet strap that can be removed. You have this top very sturdy zipper that has the Kipling zipper pull on it. Here on the back side, it's silver tone, and there you see the Kipling rubber branding plaque right in the center. Open, oh, let's see. Let's open it up. Oh, wow. Okay, let's see if I could open this all the way. Yeah. Wow. Okay, here you can see Kipling Star Wars, the tag. This zipper pull is even branded. You have a zippered pocket on one side. The interior looks like space. Star Wars. Look at that. So you have a zippered pocket on one side. Let's check to see if that, yeah, that opens very nicely. Very clean on the inside. Let's look at the opposite side. It has two slip pockets. The measurements on this Kipling pouch is 6 3/4 inches high, 9.5 inches wide. This here will be DB8. Next up, I have this Vera Bradley crossbody quilted bag in a really sweet pink floral pattern with the beige background. It does have this type of a closure. Here is the very long crossbody strap, which can only be adjusted if you tie a knot in it, I guess. You do have a, when you opened up the, well, let me go back to the front. Zippered front pocket. Floral pattern, very nice. Let's look at the back side. The back side has a slip pocket. Opening it back up, you have a ID slot right in the front. You have a zippered closure to the main compartment, so nothing falls out. Here you can see the branding. And here is the interior. You do have 4 slip pockets on one side, and it's just quilted nicely on the opposite side. The measurements on this is about 8 by 6. Vera Bradley. This one here, DB9. This next pouch, I guess, is by Mine. Really pretty floral design. The flowers look blue. The outline of this case looks to be like a lavender. You do have double zipper closure on top. It opens up into a really nice foam padded interior, and that's on both sides. Here you can see, I think that's a little stain on that corner. Just needs a good scrub maybe with OxyClean maybe. This here, I guess it's for eyeglasses, right? Or pens. If you're a smoker, cigarettes, lighter. It could be for whatever you like. This here 2-compartment zippered pouch measures in at 6.5 inches high, about 3.5 inches wide, and I would say about 1.5 inches diameter. So I don't know. I don't think a phone could fit in there, but this is pretty neat. I like the metal lavender colored zipper pulls. It's in good condition. This one here is going to be DB10. I'm going to see how much I can get through with the time slot that I have. This is a really pretty textured red pouch. Has a very nice wrist strap. Gold tone hardware. This one here has a tag inside. It's Elizabeth Arden. So, oh yeah, Elizabeth Arden Red Door. I think that's one of her lines. This one here measures in at 6 inches high, 8.5 inches wide, and 2 inches down here. So this one is going to be very nice. Love red. DB11. I'm telling you, I have pouches up the wazoo. This one here is a really sweet black sequined pouch. It does have a ornate zipper pull. I don't know what brand that represents. If you know, let me know. Looking at this, let's see. This one measures in at 6 by 10. So 6 inches high, 10 inches across. So gold tone zipper hardware. That was nice and smooth. Oh, I remember this one. Okay. Here you can see the interior. Kind of looks like an animal print. There is a zippered pocket on one side, but the zipper pull is broken. So I'm going to call this a slip pocket. Okay? Other than that, I mean, this looks really nice. The corners look good. It's just that zipper pull is, you can't zip up the pocket inside is what I'm trying to say. So this one, DB12. Next up, this one is super nice. Look at it. Estee Lauder. And it has like a sea theme. You have these jellyfish, starfish, beach balls, shells, pink canvas with the stripe pattern underneath. The back is all in that wide stripe. The zipper pull, oh my goodness, it's an enameled shell. That was smooth. Open this up. Pink interior, Estee Lauder. I'm recycled. Bag fabric is made from recycled materials. Enjoy the keepsake design with the environment in mind. This one measures in at 5 inches high, 10 inches wide, 2 inches diameter. Really sweet pouch with the branded, look at that, even says Estee Lauder on the back of that shell zipper pull. This one here will be DB13. Okay, next up we have this travel case. This is a Izod, so I'm going to say this is a men's travel case. You do have a top handle. I like this color, kind of like a, I don't know, brown taupey kind of color. Let me grab all this out of it. I filled it up so you can see the shape of it. I like the contrast stitching on the outside. It's basically an empty nylon lined compartment. This is by Izod toiletry case with the top handle. Measuring it this way, it's 8 inches high, 5.5 inches across, and I would say about 2 inches diameter. This one, Izod travel case, DB14. This next one also has a top handle, and the top handle says Lancome, Paris. This is nice. It's like a nylon type of material on the outside, and then you do have this like a, looks like patent leather, but it's probably faux. Kind of like a fuchsia color, perhaps. But look at this. Oh my gosh, it has this rose motif. Here is the zipper pull. Let's, oh, that tag. Let's see if I could open it with that tag in there. Yeah, I could. Lancome, here's the branding. Nice, clean, empty nylon compartment with the top handle. This one measures in at 10 inches from here to here, 5 inches this way, 2.5 inches this way. Really pretty. Lancome pouch with the rose top handle, DB15. Now that was really fun. Johnny, thank you so much for putting this together. Moving on to the next resellers channel, and that's going to be Angie's Oddities. I have everyone's link below in the description box, so check that out. And FYI, I will be invoicing tonight or during the weekend, and hopefully get everything out to you by Monday. And if you're not familiar with me, I have a little about me slide coming up next, so check that out. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to all of us. We appreciate it. So I'll see you in chat in Angie's Oddities. Let's go.